Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Naofal Faishal. I am from Teknologi Information. Today, I want to tell you about smoking on campus. Smoking on campus is a problem that affects many people. It not only harms the smoker, but also those around them through secondhand smoke. This can lead to serious health problems such as lung disease and heart issues. Many universities have created smoke-free policies to protect students, teachers, and staff. This rule helps create a clean and healthy environment for learning. A smoke-free campus also shows that institution cares about the well-being of everyone. Besides health, smoking also affects the beauty and cleanliness of the campus. Cigarettes can make the area dirty and unpleasant. By avoiding smoking on campus, we can keep our environment clean, healthy, and comfortable for everyone. Thank you for attention. Hello everyone, my name is Naofal Faishal. I am from class Technology Information. Today, I want to tell you about simple operation. List of material, definition of simple operation, simple operation function, simple operation pattern formula, simple operation pattern formula for non-sentence, simple operation pattern formula for verb sentence. Definition of simple operation. What is the simple present tense? The simple present tense is used to describe action or situation that are regular, habitual, or generally true. In other words, the simple present tense is a tense used to describe events that are regular, routine, or habits that occur daily. The simple present tense can also be used to indicate something that is happening right now. Simple present function. 1. Generally truth. General truth refers to universal truth or absolute truth. This means things that are definitely true and commonly known. Example, weather freeze at 0 degrees. Air membeku pada suhu 0 derajat. Cats are mammals. Kucing merupakan mamalia. 2. Habits. Next are habits. Habits are things that are done consistently and continuously. Example, my father goes to work every weekday. Ayahku pergi bekerja setiap hari. I study with my friend every Sunday at the academy. Aku belajar bersama teman-temanku setiap hari Minggu di tempat les. Next, 3. Instruction. Next there is instruction, which means commands or instruction. Example include the commands we often see on the road. In addition, there are also instructions that we can find on product packaging. Example, do not enter this area. Dilarang masuk ke area ini. Cook the noodle for 3 minutes. Masak mie selama 3 menit. Next, 4. Fixed schedule. Finally, the last and the most anticipated one is fixed schedule, which are things that are already scheduled or will definitely happen. How are they different from habits? Habits are things that are done repeatedly on a regular basis, which may or may not be scheduled. Example include going to work, going to school, or going to tutoring. You definitely go to school according to schedule, right? But why does it fall under habits instead of fixed schedule? Because it happens repeatedly. Okay, let's me emphasize that again, repeatedly. Now, fixed schedule are something that is scheduled but not repeated. Guys, for example, this show starts at 7 p.m. The scripts mark their upcoming concert in Indonesia on September 30 and October 1. Next, simple present pattern formula. So, for the subject, I used to be, am, and verb, do, or verb without the ending s or s. Meanwhile, for the subject, you, they, we, a plural subject, used to be, are, and verb, do or verb without the ending s or as. Finally, for the subject, he, she, it, and singular subject, use the verb to be, is, and the verb does, or are verb ending in s or as. A non-sentence is a sentence simple present pattern formula for non-sentence. A non-sentence is a sentence that expresses objective which can be in the form of a person name, profession, place, and anything else that can be objectified. So the predicate is in the form of to be, is, am, are. Why is it is, am, are? Because the simple present tense is this present form ea, the present or current time. So the correct to be is the present form, which is, am, are. Next, simple present pattern formula for non-sentence. Up A. Positive from. Positive from refers to sentences that are positive in form or value. The pattern for noun sentence is subject plus to be plus complement. To be consists of is, am, are depending on the subject. Complements consist of nouns, a verb, and adjective depending on the sentence. Example, he is a teacher. Dia adalah seorang guru. I am smart. Aku pintar. We are a group of students. Kita merupakan satu grup pelajar. In the positive form, the sentence is positive and does not express negation or denial. For example, I am smart, not I am not smart. I am smart, not I am not smart. Next. B. Negative form. Well, if it expresses negation or denial, it is called the negative form. So a negative form sentence is a sentence with a negative value. The pattern for a non-sentence is subject plus to be plus not plus complement. Yep, just add not to the positive form. Examples, mom is not a chef. Ibu bukan seorang chef. I am not lazy. Aku tidak malas. They are not here yet. Mereka belum ada di sini. Next. C. Interrogatory form. An interrogatory form is a question sentence, so don't forget to use a question mark. The pattern for noun sentence is to be plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Example, is the food delicious? Apakah makanannya enak? Am I right? Apakah aku benar? Are you a doctor? Apakah kamu seorang dokter? In the interrogative form, to be is placed at the beginning of the sentence before the subject. Next. D. Interrogative form with WH question. Finally, there is the interrogative form with WH question. What does this mean? How is it different from the interrogative form mentioned earlier? The difference is that this interrogative form use WH question, which are questions containing the letter WH, namely what, when, where, who, whom, which, wash, why, and how. For this form, the pattern is non-sentence, is WH question plus to be plus subject plus question mark. Unlike the previous interrogative form, this interrogative form begins with a WH question first, followed by to be, then the subject. Example, who is that boy? Siapakah laki-laki itu? Where am I? Di mana aku? Why are you late? Kenapa kamu terlambat? Next. Simple present patterns formula for verb sentence. A verb sentence is a sentence that expresses an action or treatment. So the predicate is a verb. The verb used must be verb 1. Once again, it must be verb 1. Why? Because the simple present tense is the present form ea, the present or current time. So the correct verb is verb 1. Similar to noun sentence, there are 4 types of verb sentence: positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative with WH question. You can check the complete pattern in the following image. Next. A. I. Positive from. For positive from verb sentence, the pattern is subject plus verb 1 or verb 1 plus S or S plus complement. The verb can be used normally without the ending S or S, or with the ending S or S depending on the subject. Remember, the subject table we discussed earlier. In the subject is I, you, they, we, and plural subject use verb without the ending S or S. If the subject is he, she, it, and singular subject, use verb ending in S or S. Example, I write a letter. Aku menulis sebuah surat. He goes to school. Dia pergi ke sekolah. In a verb sentence, there is a verb that indicates the subject is performing an action or treatment. Meanwhile, in a noun sentence, we use to be, which is useful for expressing the subject as something that is objectified. Next. B. Negative form. Next, let's move on to the negative form. For negative verb sentence, the pattern is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. Remember, in the negative form, we insert not to express negation or denial. Examples, they do not know where to go. Mereka tidak tahu harus pergi kemana. She does not bring an umbrella. Dia tidak membawa payung. You can shorten do not and does not to done and doesn't. Next. C. Interrogative form. For interrogative form of verb sentence, the pattern is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. Don't forget to use question mark. Example, does he bring the book? Apakah dia membawa buku itu? Do you like it? Apakah kamu menyukainya? Just like the noun sentence above, in this interrogative form of a verb sentence, the verb to be is also placed at the beginning of the sentence. So, to be here acts as the question words. Next. D. Interrogative form with WH question. Finally, there is the interrogative form with WH question in verb sentence. The pattern is WH question plus the do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. Similar to noun sentence in the form, the WH question is placed at the beginning of the sentence before the verb to be. Examples, when does he goes to school? Kapan dia pergi ke sekolah? Why do you love badminton so much? Kenapa kamu cinta sekali dengan badminton? One thing you need to pay attention to is that when you use does in your verb sentence, the verb does not need to have an S or S ending because the S or S is already represented by the does. Next. Time verb or adverbs of time. The time expression we will discuss here have another term, namely adverbs of frequency. Actually, time verbs are not always found in every simple present tense sentence. However, the sentence that used the time words below definitely belong to the simple present tense. Here is the list that you should take note of. Next. List of shorts, ruangguru.com, and English Academy. Thank you for listening to about simple present. Terima kasih, sampai jumpa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.